Welcome, welcome. My name is Stephanie Dawn, and I'm really excited to be here with you all this evening. Welcome to our presentation for holistic entrepreneurs about how it is that you can be bringing in another stream of income with this incredible opportunity. I'll be sharing just a little bit about myself, and then I'll be introducing my colleague, Rachel Balansat. But what I want you to know is that I found this opportunity about 5.5 years ago, and I really wasn't looking for another stream of income. I was a very busy business coach for women entrepreneurs, health practitioners, women in the birth field, and I was deeply inspired by what had happened to me in my own health transformation, and I knew that I could be helping many, many, many other women. Midlife, prior, later on in life, men as well. I knew that what we had was really special. And so I wasn't looking for another stream of income, but it was looking for me. So if you're a holistic entrepreneur, if you are a man or a woman on a mission to really transform health, to really support others to transform their health, if you're looking to sort of bring it into your toolkit, then we're really excited that you're here with us today. I wondered if you were aware that over 3 million women have dropped out of the workforce in the last 2 years. That's a lot of women. And then here's a statistic. It dates back to 2020, but over 705,000 parents left the workforce in 2020 to take care of their children. So what we have right now, I think, is a pandemic of the unemployed, people who have had to leave their jobs for one reason or another and are looking for gainful employment, a way to create another stream of income. Maybe it's a second stream, maybe it's a third stream or more. And what we have here is really exciting. So I'm really glad you're here with us tonight. And I also wondered who it was that invited you here this evening. Go ahead and put it in the chat so that we know who, what the connection is. All right. Okay. So if you're like me, possibly, maybe you're an activist and you're looking to merge your prosperity with your activism. That has really been an amazing experience for me. I've been a long time environmental, social justice, birth freedom, health freedom activist. And I've been really thrilled to be able to bring my activist fire to this business opportunity and supporting other activists, other artists, other health practitioners, organic farmers, or maybe you're just a hobbyist gardener, organic gardener. If it doesn't matter where you come from, you're in the right place. And we're really happy that you're here with us tonight. So we've got a lot to share with you. We're going to be here for 30 minutes on the nose. And without further ado, I really want to introduce you to a woman who's been a side by for me in health and in business over the last 5.5 years. I've been through up and down health transformation. I've lost 50 pounds. I received a breast cancer diagnosis 2.5 years ago. And I have, I've been through it. And this woman has been my side by every step of the way, caring for my business when I couldn't care for my business, as well as helping me as my health coach. So she's a leader in our company. She's incredibly successful, and she's doing amazing things with her success, with her own family and in her own right. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce you, Ms. Rachel Balansat. Welcome.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I love when we do these calls. It feeds my soul to be sharing something that is so impactful in the world, that has been incredibly transformational in my life, and to be inviting other people to either adopt other holistic entrepreneurs to bring this into what they're doing, or to, even if they're not a holistic entrepreneur. I was a wedding photographer. I came to this from wedding photography, that this is still something that you can jump into. Helping people with their health is, I think, one of the most incredible services that we can offer as individuals and, worldwide. This is something that, reaches all over the world. And just to share my own brief story, I'll make it as brief as I can, but and I also want to say, by the way, Stephanie, I want to just give you some accolades, because Stephanie is the chair of the Million Mom Movement, and so she has been bringing this greens to women, mothers, fathers, parents because the Million Mom movement also includes all parents, okay, of any gender. So she has really been instrumental in helping the company that we have adopted to really make strides in bringing both green food into food deserts, green food into more women's pantries who really need this, especially after giving birth and being a mom, and then also both parents being exhausted, being new families, as well as creating scholarships. So we actually even have scholarships now for families and people who are single parents who are really trying to up-level their health and also interested in having a business. What's so beautiful is that we also offer mentorship that comes, all the free training that comes with what we offer is valuable to everyone's business, and doesn't matter what kind of business you have. If you're a massage therapist or if you're a wedding photographer or a real estate agent, this is still something that can help you with the kind of entrepreneurship that you're already involved in, and then also can extend what you're already doing to communities far beyond, to helping people with their health. So really briefly, I got interested about 6 years ago. I had been struggling. I had Hashimoto's, autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. We're told like, this is an autoimmune disorder, you live with it for the rest of your life. Who's heard that one before? Like, you'll be sick forever. Some of us here have had diagnoses like that. And even Stephanie had a cancer diagnosis and was told, very similar things. And now she's cancer free. At least it's not showing up in her blood work. So I just recently, 6 years ago, I found this protocol, this nutrition, this 30-day detox, this 90-day health transformation program that helps me transform my lifestyle, both my eating, my habits, and even how active I am in the world on so many levels, that I couldn't help but want to share this because it worked so well for me. I wanted to share it with other people. So I'll describe what that journey looked like. So if anyone's ever suffered from exhaustion, drop me a 1. If you have experienced exhaustion in your life where it's just kind of hard to get through the day, and maybe you're feeling unmotivated to work, and maybe you've really struggled with parenting or anything like that. Okay, so a lot of you. And if you've ever struggled with sleep, drop me a 2 if you're somebody who has ever just had a hard time trying to just get through the night and just waking up throughout the night. And then if you have yourself or anyone else has struggled with digestion or weight issues, hormonal issues, and just couldn't figure it out, drop me a 3. So this is what I was going through. I had extreme exhaustion and I was burnt out from being a wedding photographer. So I was a wedding photographer working, traveling all over, this continent and other continents. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful work. I loved it. However, there was something always gnawing in the back of my mind. I did it for 16 years. And in the back of my mind, I always felt like, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like this is also very hard on my body and my energy. I was working really, really hard. I was quite successful, but I also, when I started getting sick and taking a break, guess what? I wasn't working. And then guess what? I wasn't getting paid, right? So I started going through my savings. And right about that time, I had this dream of residual income. I'd heard this concept, but I didn't really know. I was like, okay, you could be, you could own property and have passive income like that, or you could be a rock star, or you could be a movie star. Those were the 3 things I could think of, right? Music, be an actor, own a house. And so, but as I was getting sicker, I was getting further and further away from that. And I was just going, and the sicker I got, the more I saw that I needed to have passive income, because how else was I going to get paid as an entrepreneur unless I had a passive stream of income? So this was really imperative to me to make this transition, although I had no idea how. But I did get to a point where I said, I know that there is a possibility. I believe that something greater than me might have the answer that I can't think of. Maybe I don't know the path. Maybe I can't think of the solution right now, but I do believe a solution exists. I have to believe that something exists. And I am making a decision that I'm going to find that solution. I really was shooting in the dark. I had no idea. But if any of you have ever just made a strong decision or have said a big prayer and had it answered, you know how it's sort of like this kind of cataclysmic, sort of cathartic moment when there's this realization that things can change. And then that realization and that belief, the bigger it gets, it starts to attract things to you. And so I feel like I really attracted this business opportunity to me to partner up with this company that Stephanie and I have been working with for many years. I've been working with them for 6 years, and the company is called Purium, and it is an organic superfoods company. And we have adopted their incredible ultimate lifestyle transformation, which is they have 30, 60, 90-day programs. And usually people do this for 90 days, have a life-altering experience, and like I did, and then they want to continue and share it with others. I personally was looking for something that I could do online. I was realizing that I was becoming more tied to my couch, and eventually I ended up living in my car. So then I was looking for something, an inexpensive way to feed myself. And I was also looking for a way to start earning income. And so I really saw the writing on the wall when someone tagged me on a post on Facebook, and I saw this woman's transformation. I said, ooh, that looks good. What is she doing? Oh, I want to do that. So I reached out to her, and she got me started with a discount, and I was on my way. And at the same time, I said, is this a product that I could actually sell myself? Because I was really interested in actually looking for something else to do. And she said, absolutely. And I said, well, hallelujah, because this is something that I'm on board with. I can see all the ingredients. Everything is pristine. The more I learned about the company, the more I was like incredibly attracted to their way of doing business, the heart and their soul. And just to give you an example of that, Amy Benner, and Dave Sandoval, we sometimes call them Davey, are two incredible humanitarians and activists, and they have impacted everyone's life here. Now, whether you know it or not, if you have ever looked at a piece of fruit that had the USDA organic food label, or any packaging that has the USDA organic food label that says, which means that it's organic and it is free of glyphosates and it is not genetically modified, we got that label from these two people, from Dave and Amy. They lobbied and got us that label for all of the food across the nation. Not just our company. I'm not saying like all of a sudden Purium was just organic. I'm saying the whole nation became organic, okay? We suddenly had this label that could distinguish the difference between food and what is not food. Very important. And Stephanie is queen of understanding and championing the need to remove glyphosate from our food and how to solve it. And I'm sure she'll talk about that in a little bit. But long story short is I am now completely free of all my symptoms. And not only that, I had my blood work done a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, and I am free and clear. I'm no longer anemic. My thyroid is like in pretty good levels. I don't have Hashimoto's anymore at all. So forget what those people say about how you can't heal from an autoimmune disorder. Okay. And I have other friends who have like radically transformed their life. I also was able to lose stubborn weight. I was also able to get rid of my bloating. My skin changed. People were telling me I was like radiant and looking younger. And then I'm 48 now, but at age 44, I went on and started getting into bodybuilding, and I won a bodybuilding contest. And then I kept going. I ended up winning many competitions in a row. And then I won the pro championship. And I swear to God, it was because of these superfoods. It was because of the purity of what we have. It was because of the incredible dense nutrients. And this is something that has been revolutionary amongst my family, as well as my friends. And so, had to get on my soapbox. So, and financially, it's been incredible for me because at this point, I have over 11,000 people in my organization across the world, both in Canada and in Europe, and then Stephanie's in Seattle, and she has a team in LA. And at a certain point, you begin to be a leader of leaders and start having teams that kind of pop up everywhere, and you have people who are just so inspired to share what we have and to educate. And the beautiful thing is you don't need to know everything. Like I had studied Ayurveda, and I had created a practice right before I found Purium because I was looking for a way to earn income without being stressed out. But I also saw that I was very limited in my income after being a wedding photographer, earning 6 figures. And I suddenly was like an Ayurvedic practitioner, just kind of barely making it. And I could see that this was something that could really help me. And now I've been supporting my family in the Philippines, and I've been helping my family in the Philippines build businesses. I've put 3 kids through school there, through college there, and I'm still helping them. And so I have to say that this, with the mentorship I've received in this company, with the support of Stephanie and her team, with the support of all the people around me who've transformed their health, and I've seen people also transform their income. I feel very blessed, and I feel very I feel very blessed. I feel very fortunate. And I also feel very rewarded that this is something that I can help other people with. So yeah, I look forward to sharing, more with all of you as we go. But I think I'll turn the mic back to Stephanie after Pocket.
Right on, Rachel. Thanks for sharing your story. It's a provocative story, a powerful story. And yeah, thank you for sharing it. So what is this opportunity, you might be wondering? So we what it is that the company has specific packs that are available for a customer or someone who's interested in the brand partnership, and these packs will give you the business for free. So what does that mean exactly? It means that you will be able to have unlimited gift cards for an entire year. And they're actually codes. They're codes that you can give to someone if they want products. You'll give them your code, and they're going to get they're going to get $50 off if it's $75 or more, and they'll get 25% off if it's $250 or more. And you will get 20% of what they purchase in perpetuity. Okay, this is where the residual income comes in. There's no pressure for them to order monthly or to sign up and join a membership. There's financial incentive if they decide that they want to do that. And if they're like me, they're going to go, I need these products in my body for the rest of my life. I'm going to get them monthly. That's what happened for me. Is I just was feeling so amazing. And I knew these were my humble beginnings, you guys. I was like, I'm just going to get my products paid for. I'm going to start sharing. And so little by little, a couple $100s a month turned into many $100s a month, turned into multiple thousands of dollars a month. So you can do this as a very part-time side stream of income and just get your products paid for, like my humble beginnings. Or you can rise to become a leader with the company. It's really up to you. And the beauty of what I love, that what we have here is it's not just the opportunity. It's that we have this robust, vital, radiant team of people who have transformed their health. That's very meaningful to me. We are a team on fire. We are a team that is ascending, and it's exciting. So, and if you haven't heard about Purium, no surprises there, because it's still early days for this opportunity. It's still very fertile land all across the United States and Canada. And you also get gift cards for Europe as well. You get 15 gift cards when you get the business for free. All right. Ordinarily, it's a $199 investment to get the business, but right now it's free with the purchase of the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is really flying out every single day of our back offices, because everyone really is focused on their health right now. They're focused on having a robust immune system. They're focused on getting the crap out and getting the good stuff in, right? Nourish and detox. That's our mantra. So you're going to get the business, you're going to get the gift codes, you're going to get the back office, which allows you to see, oh, Susie Q purchased the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation this afternoon, right on. And then you'll see what your brand partners are doing too, if you decide to work the business in that way. So you've got the affiliate model where you can just give out your affiliate code and get customers, or you've got the brand partner model where you have an organization building underneath you, which in my not so humble opinion is the way to make really good money with Purium. So the last thing that you get is the Purium app on your phone. So you can share videos, you can share testimonials, you can share PDFs, all about what we have here for the specific person that you're speaking to, right? So it's Really, it's done. It's a business that's done for you. And there's very minimal overhead. This is what I love about it. And you can be anyone and do this business. You have to care about health. You have to care about helping people, and you have to share. You have to open your mouth and share stories. Just like Rachel's been sharing her story, I've been sharing my story. There's another story I want you to know about, because this one's really important. And if you're a mom, you're going to want to listen. So, as Rachel mentioned, I am the chair of the Million Mom Movement. It's a position that I take very seriously. I was tapped by Amy Venner, one of our amazing co-founders, alongside of Dave Sandoval, to helm the Million Mom Movement Council, which is a council of 4 other women. We sit on it together, and we are activists within this corporation. All right. So what does that mean? It means we educate about the corruption of our food systems. We educate about the use of glyphosate in our food. And the story that I want you to know involves my youngest boy, Zephyr, who I was unknowingly poisoning with by feeding him Cheerios almost every single day. He was eating Cheerios from the time that he could eat until he was about 7. And Zephyr suffered from a compromised gut for the majority of his young life. And, you know, as a young mom, like, you just don't know what you don't know, right? And then I found out that Cheerios had the highest parts per billion of glyphosate on them. And I was rocked to my core. I'm like, what do you mean there's poison on the food that I'm feeding my children? General Mills, how can you be doing this? How can you be profiting in the billions annually? You're selling us toxic food. So I was really excited to learn that Purium had a product that removed glyphosate out of our bodies. And if you don't know what glyphosate is, it's one of the highest, it's one of the most widely used herbicides in the entire world. It's very toxic. Just Google cancer and glyphosate. Okay, so we have the only third-party certified solution to glyphosate toxicity. And Rachel, I love what you said in one of our previous Zooms. You're like, it's really our flagship product. And you could have a business just sharing about that one product. It's transformed so many people's lives. So, Rach, I'm going to pass the baton right back to you. And, you know, why don't you wrap it up here for us these next 5 minutes?
Thank you. And yeah, I'm so celebrating that your son has transformed his health with the Biomedic. That is just such a win. And this is why it's so important. And this is what makes me happy sharing this with so many people. You know, the 4 pillars of our company and our business and our team are: we're serving people, we have a purpose, we're here for the planet, and we're here to support prosperity. And then all those 3 really deserve to go together. When companies have all those values in place, it's called a B Corporation. We haven't paid to get that certificate, but essentially that's what we're about. That is really the purpose of this. And the company pays out 60% of profit to us, the people who are distributing. And we have incredible mentorship to show you how to do this online and be successful. And we have this incredible fast start program. This is the best time of year to start, actually, because we have both fast start bonuses, which help you earn $2,500 in bonuses your first few months. And in your first 10 days, there's a $100 bonus plus commissions. So this is really a great time right now because you can earn through the holidays. You can help other people get healthy through the holidays. My big thing that we talk about a lot on our team is healthy through the holidays and how much we can support people. We have a support group where I'm posting I'm posting 18 healthy Thanksgiving recipes in that group right now during the season. I just posted the first one today. I'm going to post a bunch more. And, you know, it's all about supporting people to have health through the holidays. And then having this nutrients in your life every day through the holidays is a way to stay ahead so that we don't end up going down the sugar rabbit hole. How many of you have done that? Where we just start getting into sugar. We have pies and sweet things, and then pretty soon more pies and more sweet things. But this is going to help helps actually reduce sugar cravings and help us form good habits during the holidays. So come January 1st during resolution season, 2 things. One, you'll already be there. You'll already be healthy by January 1st. You can start the new year out with a bang, focusing on other goals. Whether you want to get to the gym or you have motivation to do other things or feel good by the 1st, like, why not now? The second thing is this is a time when our company when our company explodes and blossoms. We have all these wonderful sales coming up. We have over 70 products in the company. And so this is something you can share with your community right away. All the different holiday sales coming up. And then you can also, this is a great time where you can actually expand your team. January is a great time to blossom your team. So you're positioning yourself by starting with us now to take advantage of all the wonderful opportunities and campaigns the company's creating for us that we can help other people. And this is the hardest thing is helping our families transform their health. Not really, but I mean, like sometimes my dad was very stubborn, but sometimes it can be hard to help people transform their health. But when they see you transforming, when they see you being excited about something, they're going to want to support you. They're going to want to get on board. And can you imagine people in your family like having health in December and January and just suddenly having amazing energy, feeling great digestion, having their skin clear up, having wonderful sleep, being able to support your family to have a great winter. So that's why this is the best time. Why Purium? Why now? And yeah, we're here to answer your questions. Feel free to reach out. Whoever invited you to the Zoom can help you get started to become a brand partner. We have wonderful training, mentorship. We've got lots of trainings this week that you could plug in. So it's a great time. And it's a great time to get your products. It takes a little bit of time because of the FedEx issues right now. FedEx is having, challenges right now. And so, I mean, just in general through the holidays. And so we want to make sure we get our orders in early so we can all jump in together and do this together. And we have a Facebook group that'll support you. But really, this is an incredible opportunity. Just to say one last thing, because if you've ever been an entrepreneur and had to start, we have a bunch of capital. How much did you have to have? How much did you spend on school to get the career that you have? How much have you spent on equipment? I spent thousands of dollars on equipment and a website. How much was your overhead for the career that you have created for yourself, or that you're creating, right? And then the overhead, if you want to start a small business, usually you have to take out a loan of like $70,000, $100,000 to start a small storefront. And so this is really an incredible, I like to say that it's an equal opportunity business, and it's a turnkey business because the website's built, all the thinking has been done for you. You can just really plug and play, and you have an incredible support here with Stephanie and other people who are on the Zoom who are here to support you. We're a wonderfully thriving community, happy to help others. And so that's what we all have in common. So with that, I'm complete. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Appreciate all of you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I just put in the chat, go to www.superfood.social to learn more about the customer pathway or the brand partner pathway. Go to the social sharing tab. And we're going to stop the recording now, but we'll stay on to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks so much, Rachel. Thanks for being here, everyone. Bye-bye.